The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So BYU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 20. He's at, and he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Was to pass. Punts it out of the air. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Cougars are on the move. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get the ball for the first time. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires complete. Right down the gut of the field. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Off play action on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the ground with the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man on the right. Finds a seam. Pass it. Touchdown, BYU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. On over the middle, it's Harris. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harris. Still on his feet at the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
He might want another play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun. Got his man in the middle. Push down for the tackle.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Let's go. Gonna swing it on second down. It's complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Catch in the middle. It's Boyd. Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game. Vanderbilt
has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Cougar! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, BYU. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabs it in the middle. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Inside the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, BYU! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. We got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 45, on his way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Gonna take a shot. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? It's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
49, Vanderbilt, 7.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boyd. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Oh, what a move to get open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
221 wing. 221 wing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Music note. Brass. Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 6.
Football 7. Football 7. Here we go.
Back to pass. Using the quick game. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. BYU now into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he's going to go down at the 1.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88. Cooler.
The offense changing the play.
Hey, fire, ready.
Wants to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Set ready. Stand.
To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. It's caught. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Phase 27 jump.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got his man on the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. BYU with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, BYU! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. Heaves it on the run. Pulls it in on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Goff. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Commodores are threatening in the red zone. This time they'll go to the running game. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Might be changing the route. He'll set up to throw. It's complete to the right. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. BYU trying to convert on 4th down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. The 30. Running inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quit.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find it.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty time, just the move.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute